and Tibbet, but back to Edco's side. Here's a slam over, now popped up front set. Here's the net, we have a violation called, a 2-hit violation called first. John, what's Edco got to do here? Very comparable teams stat-wise for the most part. Edco, the 9th ranked team in Class 1A.
Well, you know, she's always scrappy. Eileen always has a scrappy team, but if they get their serves and keep them very aggressive and stay consistent in passing, they'll be fine.
As there's another point for Edco as the kill shot that time.
Kelsey Asplin.
By Asplin gets her first. And the Vikings lead 3-0 now. This is a dig on the other side for Central. Cater hit down the line, hard shot. And the kill point that time. That was the libero, or number 9.
Lizzie Gifford.
Gifford, not the libero, the captain that time. For the kill, it's 3-1. So served over, back row, hit up, and now a hammer by Haley Fitzpatrick. It's her first kill. And a 4-1 lead here for Edco. Eileen Bergen, 28th year head coach for the Vikings. Derek Bergen, who is a distant cousin of Eileen's husband, Derek Bergen, in his 6th year head coach. The Central Cater grad at 20:07. Short on into the net. Edco gets the point. They're up by 4 now, 5-1.
And that was just a passing error. I don't think the hitter knew where she was going on that.
There's a front set. Now a hit angled on the far side and down again. This time it's
Chelsea Hansel.
Nope,
oh, no, sorry. Sadie Parker. Sadie Richter, sorry.
Sadie Richter for Central Cater has 5-2. There's a serve back over. Now they hammer off the block into the back row. Bumped up front set. There's a toss into the net. Short arming. That one was Lizzie Gifford, one of the top players here. As Gifford, Mary Kate Willie, and also Hannah Erickson all played club volleyball in the offseason with Edco as their short 3 players. Coach Bergen welcoming in. So these girls know each other, especially those 3. Both of these teams' players know each other quite well. There's a pop up over the net and out of bounds. It's 6-2. Kelsey Asplin gets that second kill of the night for herself. Asplin comes in, the leading kill artist for Edco, 282 kills. There's an ace serve over the net. Natalie Wessel.
You know, she's second on the team with 25 this year, so her serve's pretty aggressive.
And Central Cater takes the timeout. Head coach, 29-year-old Derek Bergen, 81 and 84 in his 6th season. The Central High School graduate of 2007. He graduated from Loris in 2011. As last year was the most wins since 2002, 18 before this year, 22 and 7 the record. They shared first place with Clayton Ridge, 56 and 26 set record, 17 and 5 in a row. Edco, 24 and 10 overall at number 9 ranking in Class 1A. A second match for the doubleheader later on tonight. Starmont will take on Springville around 7:30. Starmont trying to get back to state for a 3rd year in a row. As Edco trying to get to the state tournament for the first time ever. The last regional final.
You know, and it'd be really nice to be able to see Eileen get that. She's got a talented team. She's got what it takes to make it, so this would be kind of fun if she could.
Last regional final came back in 2012. So hit over, and now Central Cater pops back over. Hard kill off the block and out of bounds. Off the hands of Central Cater, Sadie Richter, and Kelsey Asplin gets her 3rd kill of the match. It's 9-2. Edco with the lead. Natalie Wessel short on this one into the net. It'll be Central Cater volleyball. 29th coaching overall for Eileen Bergen, 28th season as the head coach. Couple substitutions in here. As Coach Bergen told us, the team has been healthy. 5 seniors with 2 to 4 years varsity experience. Julie just can never replace that varsity experience. And It's Quality and Edco had to battle in that Tri-Rivers Conference this year that was won by Starmont. They had a couple of losses, but this Edco team has played pretty well most of part of the season.
Yeah, you know, with the varsity experience, you just been around the court longer. You're able to pick your eyes up and see on the other side of the net where the ball can go. You know, when you're playing club volleyball and stuff, yeah, you can play for years, but you just can't replace that varsity experience.
You betcha. Fight for Central Arcadia. Now Kelsey Hansel gets a kill, her first. It's 10-4. Edco with the advantage here. Our officials tonight, Randy Clark, the up-top official from Hazleton, Kim Paddock from Cedar Rapids, Mick Neverman and Brett Heiserman, our good buddies, former West Delaware coaches, still coaching the program, Hammer and Hawks program. Mick Neverman and Brett Heiserman, Mick of Manchester, Brett of Bosqueton, the line judges here tonight. This Class 1A doubleheader, starting with region number 5. Region 6 later on tonight with Starmont and Springfield. Semifinals, the winner moves on to the regional finals on Tuesday night. The Edco winner going to Irvine. Starmont winner will go to Dunkerton. And here's a point taking in the back row that time. Central Arcadia gets it. It's 10-6, the 4-point lead. And that's getting that one. Was it Schroeder? Lauren Schroeder?
Lizzie Gifford.
Number 9, then Lizzie Gifford. 10-6, the 4-point lead. Here's a behind the back bump over by Andy Hoffman. On the left side, little tap over by Kira Becker, new face in there. Did not strike. There's a hit to the back row and well out of bounds. Hitting that one to the Arlington area was, that was number 4, Allison Tibbetts, hitting it tad too hard. 10-7, 3-point lead. This one down the line popped up. Good cover there by the libero Erica Voss, who earned first team All-Academic, came out this morning in the state. Congratulations to her, the daughter of Edco principal Don Voss. This one's pinballed around, a little tapper over, popped up in the air. Now it's bumped backwards. Voss will bump it up and a pushover on the run by Hoffman, but she gets called for a double hit. There's Mr. Clark up top. 10-8, 2-point lead. Back to serve will be Mary Kate Willie. Willie, the libero, serving from the left corner. 2-point lead for Edco. There's a hit over. Off the serve, pound down on top of the net, but a net violation.
Her follow through went into the net.
Hoffman with the net violation. Brett Heiserman with great hustle. Sideline judge to get that volleyball.
And he said to tell you, Brett was 2-2. I love his sense of humor.
Yeah.
Brett was 2-2.
Correct. No H?
No H.
10-9, the 1 point. We get it?
Yep, I got that one.
Yeah, thanks for coming. There's a hit to the far side, and it's going to be out of bounds by Kelsey Asplin. Going for a fourth kill, denied there, and the timeout for Coach Bergen. We'll take our first timeout of the night. We're tied at 10 and 7-1. We're back after this from KMCH Sports. John, Joan, and Julie back with you from Starmont High School. First part of this doubleheader here tonight. Central Arcadia tied at 10, not no more. 11-10 now. Central Arcadia double hit. On the Vikings, they try to hit it back up and over. And the violation there is serving again is Mary Kate Willie, the libero.
I'm just wondering, he's looking at the spin of the ball, or?
There's a front set, right to left. A little tap over by Tibbet. In the middle of the floor, a front set, hit over. Good diving dig there by Vaughn. There's a smack to the back middle. Covered by Central Cater. The hit off the tape. Good dig by Chesley Cream. Gets it over to Tibbet, who smacks it over. 11-10. Central Cater hits to the back row. There is Asplund. There's a slot to the back row, and she stuck it in there. As the kill there by Kelsey Hansel, her second. And the Vikings have tied it up, our second tie here at 11. Back middle is Erica Voss. The captain on the team, her and Tibbet. Voss, one of 5 seniors, 5 juniors, 4 freshmen for Coach Eileen Bergen. Her 28 seasons as a head coach. Central Cater has 3 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, 11 in their squad. Little tap at the net. Falls back down on Central Cater's side. A block there by Fitzpatrick right on top of the net. Here's a pushover down. We're tied at 11 here in set number 1. This is a smack to the back row. To cover there, bumping it up front. Now the hit off the block by Kelsey Hansel. Now Cater will push it over Mary Kate Willie in 3. It's a flying tap over the net there, but the 2-hit violation called on Allison Tibbet. Trying to hit it in the air and did not get away with it. 12-11, Central Cater now.
They're really going to be watching the double hits tonight, aren't they? And somewhere else they don't watch any of that.
Calling it tight, yeah. Right.
Looks like the only thing he's looking for right now.
Yeah.
There's a bump right to left. Tibbet smacks it over. It's played from the back row. Now a hit. That one is deep and gone to the downtown Strawberry Point. As the Vikings will get the point of the ball. We're tied for a third time at 12.
They were really calling for a touch right there, but there was no difference in the way the ball moved.
I didn't think it was any close. As Delaney Bergen back in to serve here for the Vikings, knotted up at 12. One hit to the back row. Tough angle there, and backing up on a Gifford. She hits it sideways and then out of bounds behind her. It's 13-12 now. The 1-point lead. Back right side, Bergen. Gets it over to the middle. One chip off the tape and out of bounds. Good decision there, holding up the last second. That was the ooh you heard from Julie. Is almost playing it with Natalie Wetzel. Good decision there, Julie, for her pulling back there.
Yeah, she thought right at the last minute, I better let that go out.
14-12, Vikings down by 2. Back set, here's a hit to Wetzel. She pops it up, will tap over by Tibbet. Now the back set in the middle of the floor. One-handed thrust into the net by Gifford. Comes up short. It's 15-12, a 3-point lead here for Edco. Let's go 24-10. Central Cater 22-7. And popped up deep in the back row. Mary Kate Willie now a sideways bump over by Gifford. Up front, back set. Here's the pound over by Wessel. And flips back over on top of the net. Smacked over by Fitzpatrick. Gets it down the back row. That's the second kill for Haley Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, one of the 5 seniors for the Vikings. Team that was 16-16 overall. They had a 28-12 year in 2016. We mentioned their last regional final came back in 2012. There's a hit off the front of the net by number 5, Natalie Schroeder. 16-12, a 4-point lead off the tape there by Schroeder. Now Voss will bump it left side. Tibbet hits it to the back row. Will spin and a twirl up in the air by Erickson. Almost falls down, and the net sideways bump over. Great job there by Natalie Wessel. Now Central Cater comes back a block, but out of bounds. They come back with a hit by Kira Beck. Blocked out of bounds, and Kira Beck's first kill of the night. Back to a 3-point lead, 16-13 in favor of the Vikings here.
And they had a 2-block set up against her, but she just used the block and it went out of bounds. Very nice hit.
Serve this time over by Zoe Parker. Smacked over there by Fitzpatrick. Front set right to left. Hammered over by Gifford. Front set. Little tap over by Tibbet. Little tap towards the front bench. Get cover there by Tibbet. Back set. Here is Wessel hitting it over the net. It sends balls around and jumps on down. Let know that defense. And that was Natalie Wessel, her first kill. And it gives the Vikings a 4-point lead. 17-13. There's Tibbet now. Serving second on the team in kills with 165 is Allison Tibbett, the senior. Front set. Here's a pound over. That is Lindsey Gifford. Gifford gets her third kill. She's the leading offensive player with 276 kills coming in. Hannah Erickson, the junior, is second, 168. And Natalie Schroeder also over the 100 kill mark with 101. There's a hit into the net there. And Edco will get the point and the ball back 18-14. A 4-point advantage here for the Vikings. Back middle. Haley Fitzpatrick will serve this one over. A lofting serve there at the front of the net. The libero comes. Mary Kate Willard. Little tap. They tip back over by Hoffman up front. There's a hit to the middle. Takes an awkward hit. And now Asplin not able to get to it as it goes out of bounds. And the point for Central Gators, 18-15, 3-point lead here for the Vikings. One hit to the middle where Voss is. Front set, off the kick and down. Kelsey Asplin, her fourth kill tonight. Vikings back up by 4, 19-15. And avenge from that loss a year ago. They've met in the postseason 3 times in a row now, have these two teams. Here's a serve by Molly Westall. Timeout. Timeout on the floor. Central Cater will take another quick one. 20-15. 5-point Edco lead. We're back after this from KMCH Sports. The Starmont High School, 21-15 now. Ball hit into the net on the Warriors side by Hannah Erickson, and the point for Edco, 21-15. Back set, here's the hit. Angling that one right to left. Russell could not get a hit on that one. It's 21-16 now as the kill shot there from that right side. Is that Richter?
I'm thinking it was. She's from that side.
Sadie Richter, her second kill. That's a 5-point Edco lead. Back left corner. Bring the serve. Is Gifford. Up to the net. Little swat over by Asplin. Front set, right to left. Hit down the line and in. Stuck in the back corner there by number 12. Kira Becker second. And it's 21-17 now.
She did kind of sneak it in right in that corner, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Gifford now down the line. Front set. Off the tape and down. Not how Asplin drew it up, but it works. Her fifth kill. And it's 22-17. The Vikings are 3 points away from going up 1-0 in this match.
Getting a pat on the stats, you know, kill.
Kind of fun when they go up and they look like they're going to hammer it and they just kind of toggle it over.
Fingernails.
One angled over. Now pinball around, pops up in the air. It'll be bumped up towards the net. The push over there by Hoffman. Front set, right to left. Smack to the back row where Foss is. She popped it up front. Front set. There's a tap over by Tibbett and down. Diving effort by Willie. She couldn't get there in time. Allison Tibbett has the first kill tonight. And the Vikings are 2 points away. They lead 23-17. Line drive to the back row. Up front, front set. One-hand fister over that time by Beck. Here's a hard swat and down from the right corner to the far right back corner. That's Chelsea Hansel, her third kill. And the Vikings are a point away, 24-17. Back middle, line driving this one over is Zinnergruen, the player serving it, the junior. And there's awkward hit by Edko. Miss hit there. Sadie Richter will get another kill, her third. 24-18 now, Vikings. The 6-point advantage. Mary Kate Willie, libero, serving this one over. Front set, Chesney Priam, hit over by the Vikings. Now here's a hit to the back row, good cover there by Voss. Now we have a double hit called on Edko, trying to get it over. 24-19.
And you can really see that ball spin, and she's got to get her hands a little bit more closer to even when she's touching that ball.
One hit back middle, Voss pops it up, back set, here's a swat, over and down. A fastball there, too hot for Mary Kate Willie to handle, and Chelsea Hansel in set one on her fourth kill. And the Vikings win this one. 22 minutes it took. The Vikings get the 25-19 win in set one. Set two on the horizon. We'll be back to talk about it. This is Area Volleyball. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports. Back into Starmont High School Gymnasium. John Swisher, John Salo, Jim Vasky along with you on this Thursday night. Regional semifinal volleyball from Starmont. The Class 1A doubleheader. Edco leading this match 1-0. We're underway in set number 2, and Central Gator wants to be a nice start here for them. Up to 22 minutes the first set took, 25-19 Edco with the game 1 win. This one popped over by Tibbet. Central Gator getting it on top of the net, blocked back over by Fitzpatrick. Now it goes back on Edco's side, going to be out of bounds. Tibbet hits it too far off the inline, and it's 3-0 Central Gator. Edco leading this series in 9 meetings, going back to 2008, 7-2. Last year it was Central Gator winning 3-2. A tight one here in Edco in the first round of the postseason. Here's a hard swat to the back row. Voss is there. Now this one, Tibbet takes it in on the far side in front of Central Gator's bench. Brett Heisman, the sideline judge, all over that one. Who got that kill?
Tibbet.
As it was Tibbet, her second kill. 3-1. 2-point Warrior lead. So hits the back row and out of bounds. Tibbet hits it too hard off the serve. And this will be Natalie Schroeder now to serve. Right in front of us from back right corner. So angle it. It dropped off the table. Good dig there by Tibbet. No whistles called. They thought they had them.
Yeah. Gator thought it was 4 hits on the other side, and actually they called it touch.
And the ball went out, came over.
That's why you never stop. So you hear the whistle blow. Whoopsie.
4-2. A 2-point lead here for Central Gator. Let's go. Got to break that time. An easy point. This one hit off the Tibbet's hands and out of bounds. As Katie Richter gets her 4th kill. 5-2 now, Central Gator. The 3-point advantage early on in set number 2. The Vikings won 25-19. And that first game, Starmont and Springville getting ready to take on each other in the nightcap tonight around 7:30 the slated time. There's a hard liner and a touch called.
So that's going to be for Lizzie Gifford, then that's her 4th.
Gifford gets kill number 4 on the touch on Edco's side. It's 6-2 Central Gator. Right back side. This is Lauren Schroeder popping it over. Nice diving effort near out of bounds. Popped up in the air on a sideways bump set there and hit over right to left by Katie Richter, her 5th kill. She's able to get it in on the far sideline in front of Edco's bench.
That's a 5-point lead. They're getting a little bit of a cushion here.
7-2 advantage for Central Gator. Front set. Just a little left-handed flare there over the net. Good cover there by Mary Kay Willie. Now Voss with the great effort. They're going to sideways bump it over, getting over his Tibbet. At the net, front set. They hit over. Pops up in the air by Voss. There's a hit down the line right there with Schroeder. She pops it up front. It's set right to left, smacked over by Gifford. Edco comes back hard, still down that time from the left side of the net. Chelsea Asplin has her 6th kill of the night. Gets her team back within 4. It's 7-3.
And that's the first hard kill they've had in this whole second set here.
So here's to the back row. And mishandled out of bounds. Bumped a little too hard. Gifford. And the Vikings get the point back within 3 now, 7-4.
And it really is just a matter of those girls talking and who's going to get the ball.
This one, the back row popped up. Sideways bump, push on the run. The back corner, out of bounds. Good idea. Yeah. You read my mind. Good idea by Hannah Erickson trying to get to that back corner, but went it too far and it went out of bounds. 7-5 now with 2-point advantage.
Most of the time, those back corners are open, but the libero on the Edco side is pretty good.
I tell you what, both of these liberos are impressive tonight.
Erica Voss, the academic all-stater. She's smarty in the classroom and on the floor as well. Voss eagle-eyed that one in the back corner. Now this one is hit down by Hannah Erickson. She finds Some empty court space in the back row.
They called something.
It was out.
They did. It was out.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you. Natalie Wessel now serves it over.
Oh, they called it a double hit. No, they called it a lift.
A lift.
Came down too far.
Violation called by the top official, Mr. Clark. And we're tied at 7. For our first time at 7 here in set number 2. That shows fought this way back. It's being down in the second game.
Oh, we had a touch.
That's going to be a touch. Yep. Up front by Echo, and getting the kill that time was
Hannah
Erickson's.
I finally get to give her one.
First.
I thought that was in.
After the false alarm a couple of balls ago, 8-7, 1 point lead. Central Cater.
Oh, granny glass is not working tonight.
Have you cleaned those off in a while? I haven't been helping you read your emails lately.
Yeah.
Just pump to the left side. Now pump to the front set. There's a little tap. And the block back over by Fitzpatrick. Good.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Tied at 8.
Knotted up 2 times.
As coming back into serve. In the Raya Sinnergren from the back left corner. Drives this one to the far side where Kira Beck pops it up in the air. And that little bump over by the libero, Mary Kate Willie. There's a hit to the middle of the floor. Got it down in front of Willie. There's Allison Tibbett rising up.
Mighty in size, mighty in hit.
Right. Read my mind. Those ups there by Tibbett getting her 3rd kill. 9-8. Echo's first lead here of 1 point. So one hit awkwardly sideways, going to go out of bounds. Hustling effort by a couple of Echo ladies. Not able to get there before it goes to the bleachers behind her bench. Sadie Richter will get her 6th kill of the night. We're knotted up again at 9 here. Back middle with a 9-9 score. Here's Mary Kate Willie, the libero. Jump serve. Hits it to the middle. Up front. Back set. Push over. Beautiful push there.
Right in.
Inside the near sideline by Annie Hoffman. She gets her first kill. And it's 10-9 Echo. Beautiful ball placement.
Yeah, that was really, really good thinking.
From the back middle, Erica Vaughn. Smacks it over off the serve right to Gifford. As they hit to the back row, Voss up front. Front set. Left-handed tap, change direction. Great effort. Now hit. Ooh, gonna be out.
Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call. Even those guys can't argue it. So they're right there.
That was almost hit from the net. It was the line drive over by Hannah Erickson. And we're happened there. A serve.
Yeah.
By Erickson. It arrived by Echo, and it's 11-10.
She's number 1 in the team. She's got 62 aces on the year. So
the left-handed shiver over at the front of the net by Delaney Bergen. This one mishandled by Central Cater, and Echo gets the 11 point. We're tied at 11. Our 5th tie of set number 2. One hit to the back row. Echo winning set 1, 25-19. Big set, the double-handed shiver over. A little one-hand popper. That time, Echo gets it back over. There's a push to the back row. Voss is there off the hands of Lauren Schroeder. Now here's a hard pounder over. Flips the tape. Goes off the hands of Gifford out of bounds. Tibbett gets her 4th kill. And it's 12-11, the 1 point lead now for the Vikings. Back right side will be Delaney Bergen. No relation to her coach, Eileen Bergen, or Central Cater's coach, Derek Bergen. We're told there was a hit off of Tibbett, and getting that one was 5.
Natalie
Schroeder, her first kill.
Yep.
And we're tied for the 6th time as well.
Going back and forth tonight.
Yeah.
First set. 1, 3. Here from the back left side. Serving it over, number 0, Zoe Parker. That's going to be a double hit violation call. On the Vikings trying to get it up towards the net and over. The no-no there, violation whistled. 13-12.
He is really calling a tight one. He is.
Parker line drives it over. Up to that. Front set push to the back middle Parker is there. Left side, Gifford, little tap over the block. Fitzpatrick got her fingernail on it. Couldn't recover. And a fifth kill there for Lizzie Gifford.
She gets her fingers on a lot of them.
Leading kill artist on the year, 276 coming in for Central Kidder from Mike Parker. Short arms into the net. As the Vikings a point back. At the 1 point Central Kidder lead now 14-13. There's a wallop over by Lizzie Gifford on the hit down the line, and good. Kelsey Asplin gets her seventh kill of the night. And the Vikings tie it up at 14, our seventh tie here. Back to service, Tibbet. Allison lines it over. There's a nice angle there from the front right corner. Bringing that one down is Natalie Schroeder, her second kill of the night. And it's 15-14 Warriors. Walks it over the middle. Voss pops it up front. Front set. Short arming at that time was Asplin trying to lift it up over the net. Didn't get it done, and it's a 2-point lead for Central Kidder now. And this one, line with the back row, pops up and over the net by Natalie Schroeder. Up front. From the middle. Tapped over off the hands of the blocking Wessel. The kill attempt and down. Asplin again, her eighth kill of the night. Kelsey Asplin coming in leading the way with 282. Done a fine job offensively for Coach Bergen and company. Pulls her team within 1 at 16-15.
They just keep clawing back, don't they?
They won the first one 25-19. Puts it hammer down there. Boy, she is still on
fire, man.
9 kills on the night for Asplin.
She's having some fun.
And we're tied up at 16.
Chris Heisman put some good spin on that ball. He gets the ball back down to the server. Chop Brett.
He's done that a time or two. Yeah. 16 all. The back middle popping that one over is Haley Fitzpatrick off the serve. Little tap over. Good cover there was Wessel. Off Central Kidder. Front set. Middle of net. Hit off the tape. It comes back down. A little block there called. Pushed over by Mary Kate Willie. Front set. There's a hit to the middle. Pops up in the air. Front set. And we have a 2-hit violation. Oh. Whistle there. Call on Central Kidder. And the Vikings get the point. They lead by 1, 17-16. From the middle, hitting it to the back row. Popping it up is Gifford. Now she comes back. The 2-hit violation called for the second get to her. Hannah Erickson whistle for the violation. We'll take a timeout with Central Kidder. 2-point Echo lead. Back after this. AMC Sports. Back inside Starmont High School. Echo leads 18-16 in set 2. They lead the match 1-0. This is hit to the back row. Tibbet up front. Bergen have a slot over on the run to the middle of the net by Haley Fitzpatrick.
No, not Fitzpatrick.
That was Haley. That was Annie Hoffman.
Annie Hoffman, thank you. Her second kill.
Yeah, because I was just going to say Fitzpatrick can pretty much put that ball wherever she wants when she's serving.
Here's Fitzpatrick serving it over right to left. Right pound to the back row, Tibbet. Out front set, this is Hoffman again. It pinballs around and falls on down. As Hoffman with her third kill, second in a matter of seconds. 20-16. Are the Vikings from going up 2-0 in this Class 1A regional semifinal contest. Little walker over the net there by Lizzie Gifford. She gets her sixth kill tonight. And a 3-point lead, 20-17.
Neither team wants to lay down here tonight. They're both fighting hard.
Short on that one into the net with Lauren Schroeder. And it's back to a 4-point lead for the Vikings, 21-17. Jacob Bitter was ranked 13th before the final rankings came out. Rachel spent most of the year playing at 9, and there's a double hit called again. And the Warriors will use another timeout. We'll keep it right here, 22-17, 3 points away. Reminder of those Edco fans listening in, we'll have Edco Viking football for you tomorrow night. 6:30 pregame show. Jeremy Vasky, Aaron Blaine, and Bill Logan will take the air first and hosted by Edco here in Edgewood, I should say, as Edco will take on BGM of Brooklyn. 7 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night from the Edco High School football field. Our area online game on KMCH.com will feature Western Dubuque. The Bobcats back in the playoffs, taking on the Solon Spartans down in Solon. Trevor Hunt, Roger Reed will have all the action for you tomorrow night from Solon High School football field. Western Dubuque flavor. 22-17 here with a 5-point lead for Edco as they try to put this game away and go up 2-0.
Yeah, you know, and it's getting frustrated for the setters, both setters, because they both have called. The Central Cater setter's been called more often than not. So you can tell by her face that she's not a happy camper right now.
Well, served over the line, drive by Natalie Wetzel, pops up in the air, a bump set, now pushover. And a 2-hit violation called again.
That just makes me think that all this season they haven't been called very much. They're getting frustrated, and I just feel like they're almost going overboard on it.
Well, yeah.
23-17, Walker right over the net. Hit to the back row. Beautiful job with Kelsey Asplin again. She has her 10th kill tonight. And the Vikings are 1 point away from going up 2-0. It's 24-17.
If Natalie Wessels has a serve, too, that she seems like she can put it where she wants.
I agree.
Back set, here's the hit. Throw it on that one. Into the net did Mary Kate Woolley, and the 25-17 final here in game number 2. The Vikings go up 2-0. We get ready for set 3. Vikings lead the match 2-0. This is Area Volleyball, KMCH Sports. Back into Starmont High School. Set number 3. Hurry to get started here. Zenko leads 2-0, 25-19 in 22 minutes, and 25-17 in 18 minutes. John, Joan, and Julie along with you on this Thursday night. Doubleheader, Starmont and Springville, our second match later on tonight. With a hard pound off the efforting hands of Erica Voss and out of bounds as Gifford gets her 7th kill tonight to start this set number 3.
She's just a really nice all-around player, too. She likes playing right at that net. She can hit just about any set they throw her away.
Front set in the middle on the run. A little tap over by Natalie Russell. Front set right to left. Little toss. That pass is that time by Lizzie Gifford. Her 8th kill tonight. And a 2-0 lead now for Central Acadia. They started out 3-0 in the second.
Start out strong.
Yeah.
The liner over to Vaughn. Front set, Bergen. Hard pound off the face. Down by Haley Fitzpatrick. Haley's 3rd kill tonight. And a 2-1 lead here for Central Acadia. Back middle. Off front set. Off the antenna there by Gifford. She hit it too hard. To her left. Out of bounds.
Got her hand turned a little too far.
Yeah.
Tied it too.
You can see she wanted to go to that one.
Right, yeah.
Short on into the net. And the server hit it 3-2 now. Central Acadia to 1-point lead. This one short arm by the Central Acadia server on the other side. Natalie Schroeder.
Some Fitzpatrick, or she can put that ball anywhere.
Yeah, she's
Get a
such
run.
a nice aggressive server.
Tied at 3. Haley Fitzpatrick has 3 kills. Completes tonight. This one too hard out the end. Out of bounds for the 4th point for Central Acadia, 4-3.
Gangster.
This one's lost into the middle, popped up by Tiggett. Tibbett, front set, right to left. Hit over by Asplin. Now a hard pound. Not handling that fastball was Asplin, as getting her 9th kill is Lizzie Gifford. It's a 5-3 Central Acadia lead. This one in the middle. Front set. Hard pound off the block and out of bounds. Penny Hoffman again, her 4th kill tonight. For Hoffman. 5-4, 1-point Central Acadia lead. The right corner, short arm.
Serves are killing us.
The serve right there by Natalie Russell, 6-4. The 2-point lead.
You know, that's 3 service errors and 4 points here, folks. They're going to have to figure that out, especially in a game like this. Right, especially in a game like this.
Back left corner. Gifford. Puts it to the back row. Voss up front, front set. The hit over off the touch of Erickson up front. Rex swats it over. They cover the back row by Ella Alvis. Checked in moments ago. Front set. Trying to avoid the net of hitting it into the net with Spira Beck that time. The Vikings get back to within 1. It's 6-5.
Like Eileen bringing in some subs tonight. That's good. Good to see. Oh my gosh. What is that? 4? 5 in a row?
4 and 6.
This third?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one short arm again into the net by Echo. Central Acadia. Back to serve left side. Mary Kate Willie. 7-5, 2-point lead. This one hit to the middle. Popped up. Front set. Bergen. Swatted over by Tibbett. Takes an awkward hit out of bounds. Valiant running and diving effort by a couple Central Acadia. And coming up a little empty that time is Lizzie Gifford. Who got that kill, Johnny?
That was Tibbett. Allison Tibbett.
Her 5th of the night. And
had to hurt her knee a little bit, I think.
So she's okay. Down to players leading offensive player for Central Acadia. Here's a hit from the other side. That one's good. by number 4, Hannah Erickson. Just her second kill so far. It's Erickson second on the team with kills coming in with 168.
You know, and that's the way you got to start taking charge of this. You've got to get those kills and get them in a row like that and get yourself a cushion. That doesn't help.
This one. Serve too hard, out of bounds on the serving error.
5 serving errors in 8 plays. They got to straighten it out.
Front set. Will tap over. Now hard hit from Beck down the line. This one's a sideways bump over by Tibbet. Front set hit over off the block and out of bounds. That was right in the middle of the net. Natalie Schroeder getting that kill, her third of this match. 9-7. 2-point lead for Central Decatur. Echo leads the match 2-0. 25-19 and 25-17. Front set, right to left. Here's a hit over Tibbet. Just pops it up and over the net. Here's a front set. Hit
nice
block there by Fitzpatrick. Hit down the line. Diving effort. Voss right to her teammate. Pops it up. Here is Alvis. And it goes down as nobody can get there in time. It's 10-7. 3-point Central Decatur lead. Ten-7, 3-point advantage. It's the back middle. Alvis pops it up front. A little cross on top of the net.
Oh.
What do they call it?
Call her for a throw. He's going to call her for a throw.
Wow.
The throw lift violation theory called there by the head official. That's what the student section for Central Decatur was hoping for. They got their wish.
Kind of a delayed call, wasn't it?
Delayed.
So line drive over the middle. Diving effort by Asplin. Now push over to the back corner and out of bounds. Central Decatur will get the point. They lead by 5 now. 12-7. Good Bergen. Gets the timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this from KMCH Sports. Along with in-studio producer Austin West, John Swisher, Joan Samo, Julie Vansky, back with you, Starmount High School, 12-7, Central Decatur. They get the point right back to him. Zoe Parker, short arms this one in the left side of the net. And the Vikings will kind of start their comeback here, down by 4, 12-8, back middle. Tibbet angling it over. Up the top of the net, little left-handed flare there from Kelsey Asplin, her 11th kill of the night.
I thought you would like that. My signals are getting better.
Good job, Joni. 12-9, 3-point lead. Back middle, another missed serve. Got about 8 in this match. That time Tibbet got under that one.
Talk about frustrating.
Yeah.
You are right spot on. That's 8.
Thank you. There is, I was just guessing too. Back set. There's a right on top of the net. And it is Kelsey Hansel, her 5th kill of the night. One of the 4 freshmen on this roster.
She is impressive.
3 of the 4 see the floor time for Coach Bergen. There's a hit to the middle. Bergen pops it off. Wow. Little left-handed tapper over. 13-10 Central Decatur. Match is led by Echo 2-0 from fit into the student section of Central Decatur. by Echo, and the Warriors get the point. They lead by 4, 14-10. Fitzpatrick will take a breather. Voss comes back in as Bergen, Hansel, and Hoffman up front. Voss pivot, and also Asplin. This one hit over and out. Is the call.
Oh, what are they saying? What are they saying?
Nick saying it was short enough, but Brett's saying it's out to the side.
Out is the call. Central Gator gets a 15 points, 15-10. So it's in the mid-row there, and there is Voss hitting it right to left. Hitting it too hard and deep off the end line was Chelsea Asplin, and it's a 16-10 lead now for Central Gators. They're bound to determine not to be shut out tonight here on the road.
Yeah.
Against Central, their postseason game. First time they won contest in a long time for Central Gators.
You can't call that one.
There's a double hit violation.
No, they called her under the net. I thought so. Her foot went
Thank you.
across the line.
I was going to say, that was a nice.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The violation up front, not a double hit that time. 17-10. This one's hit to the back row. The Voss. It off the
wow, number 11 clearly touched that.
Looked like she did. But
I was going to write her down for a block.
the up top official says no. 18-10.
Remember how I said he should ask the media if they've seen it?
We always say that.
Next set. Here's a cross to the far side. Hoffman too hard that time. It's 18-10.
Yeah, Coach Eileen needs to just settle her girls down. They need to get back to the basics.
Central Gator with two wins here in the postseason over Midland and Bellevue Marquette 3-0. Timeout here for the Vikings. We'll keep it right here, 19-10. And easy to say that, but how do you settle them down in this timeout here?
Well, number one, tell them, okay, Breeze, we've had a few things happen. Tell me what you're going to do next.
Yep.
Tell me who's up front. Yep. You know, really take anything. Get any of the play.
Yep, change their focus to, okay, what are we going to do?
Yep.
19-10, the 9-point lead here for Central Gator. With all 52 of our regular sports boosters. High school sports coverage here from KMCA Sports, especially our Edco flavored sponsors, postseason volleyball and football, KL Drainage, Community Insurance, Community Savings Bank, Del Clay Farm Equipment, Edgy Megs, Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Saw and Supply, TNT Power Sports and Garnavilla Auto and Tire, Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Feed Mill, Edgewood Alacker and Event Center, Edgewood Pump Service, Vent Repair, Hairworks Family Hairworks, and Everett's Auto Parts, and Mama Jen Nails, and Ray's Excavating. 19-10, back underway. Here's a pop over the net. Central Gator now at the hammer and out of bounds. No touch call there. Echo finally stops that run and gets the point back, 19-11.
You know, and they've got a lot of work to do here. She's used all her times up now, so now timeout's up now.
Yeah. Well, she needs to look at the seniors now and be like, okay, you're the leader out there. Yep.
Central Gators 6 points away from getting their first set win of the night. Alvis serves this one over. It's going to be pumped over behind the back in 3. And pivot. Thought she let it go far enough, but it went in by about 6 inches or so. Hit there behind the back by Sadie Richter, her 7th kill of the night. 20-11 now, the 9-point lead for Central Gator. They're not 5 points away.
Yeah, she really thought she was back farther in that back area.
Goes on into the net that time. I think they differed.
Yeah, if Edco could just keep getting their serves in, well, they'll be fine. Just need to pick up them serves again.
Yeah, 20-12 here. Back in is Mariah Sittergrun. The back left side. Sittergrun. One of the juniors, 5 on the roster for Coach Bergen and Company. 8-point Central Gator lead here in set 3. There's a hammer over by Tibbett. Pops up in the air by libero Mary Kay Willer. And a violation called on the Warriors. 20-13 now. 7-point lead.
Got to say, though, that's the first time he's called her this game now, though.
Yeah.
Of course, then we've had 8 serves.
Backed off of that, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
This one line drive over. Here's the push to the back row. Bumped up. Off front, set right to left. From the middle. Smack. But Central Gator under cover. Sideways bumped over. Little fake set and got it back. That kind of shiver there. That's my kind of hit by Bergen. Popped up in the air from the middle. It's over. Nice. Diving dig Aldous. Now, what we have there, 2 hits called on Echo again. 21-13 here. The 8-point advantage for Central Cater. They're 4 points away from getting their first set win.
And that was such a beautiful dig by Aldous.
That was.
In the back left side, Mary Kate Willie. Olivera. Aldous. Front set.
Oh, net.
Yeah,
he called it.
Thank you.
And net violation called on Central Cater. It's 21-14 now. The 7-point lead. Back middle is Vaughn.
To see Haley Fitzpatrick step up here. She's been kind of quiet tonight.
Ball swaps it over the back row. Up front. Front set. Left to right. Hit down the line. Asplin. Diving for it was Foster. Went up and over her head and out of bounds. 22-14. The third kill for Hannah Erickson that time. It's 22-14. Line drives over. Popped up by Asplin up front. The hammer down.
There we go.
Julie in your shower.
Well, should have said something sooner, huh?
Haley Fitzpatrick with her 4th kill shot of the night there.
Actually, on the hard side getting her in the front row.
On the request. Must be all kill request hour here. 22-15.
Do it again, Haley. Do it again.
Delaney back to back. Delaney Bergen will serve this one over up front. Front set. There's a hard hammer off the hands of Kelsey Asplin out of bounds. 23-15 now.
Natalie Schroeder with her 4th kill. She's come around this set for them. She's got 2 kills on the set.
23-15. 8-point lead for Central Cater. 2 points away from getting their first set win and playing this match at 2-1. This one down the line. Tibbet will pop it up in the air. Push over by Fitzpatrick. The back corner. Central Cater will bump it over in 3. Off the hands of Gifford. Now Tibbet. Just a set, but it was a 2-hit violation called. And there is game point now coming up 24-15. Back left corner. And rifled over by Zoe Parker. Front set. The hammer by Fitzpatrick, but out. Too far out the end line. And Central Cater comes back and wins game 3, 25-15. And they keep their season alive. Vikings still lead the match 2-1. We'll take a 10-out. We're back after this. KMC Sports.